Time for what's trending at 5:30. If a deal is too good to be true, it probably is, so buyer beware. The holiday shopping season is here, so are the scams that prey particularly on online shoppers hunting for the best deal. Be wary of unknown sites, links, and some gift cards, the experts say. Some sites try to lure you in with discount coupons only to ask for personal information. Some links just show up on your computer or your phone. Don't click on them unless you recognize the sender. And look out for gift cards that offer great deals at unheard prices. Overall, be careful because the bottom line is they want your personal information.
All right, you lost me at unknown links. Can you go through? We'll go through it again in a minute. This story drives me insane. A new study shows that more than ever, drivers are surfing the web behind the wheel. 1 in 4 drivers admit to going online while they drive. That's up 11% in just the last 4 years. A lot of that has to do with adults owning more smartphones. Among drivers ages 18 to 29, that number has jumped from 29 to 49%. Half of people are on their phones, folks. Researchers say it's because the adults owning those smartphones. The study done by State Farm Insurance. I was on the interstate today, and I wish we could just get rid of the phones in the cars because it's not just the texting and the looking on the web. It's just people talking.
I know, they are so oblivious.
I was in the left lane, just in the mirror, get over, get over. And every single time you pass this person going 50 miles an hour in the left lane.
On the phone. Yeah, not paying attention. Absolutely, it happens.
We need this story now. I like this one. The Make-A-Wish Foundation of the Greater Bay Area and more than 7,000 volunteers are going to be on the streets of San Francisco this Friday. As 5-year-old Miles, I don't know his last name, it's not listed here. Okay, his name's Miles. He gets to live out his dream as Bat Kid. This is one of the best stories of the week. He was diagnosed with leukemia at 20 months old. The good news is he is now in remission. Now he loves Batman. He wanted to go to Gotham City, you know, the fictional city in Batman. He's going to get a list of places where he gets to go and where his help is needed. He gets to go there and save the day, and when he's done, the mayor and the police chief will present him with a key to the city.
So very
cool.
Well, if you fly, you know the drill. No more than 3.4 ounces of liquids allowed to carry on in your carry-on bags, both in the U.S. and Europe. Now, new technology can allow airports around the country to ease those rules. Technicians are installing new liquid scanning technology. The scans or the machines can scan containers in less than 10 seconds using ultrasonic technology and alert security personnel to suspicious substances. All European airports are mandated to have this technology that can detect liquid explosives by 2014. TSA officials in the U.S., however, say that remains a long-term goal.
All right, tweet me during the break if you want to join the conversation at John Darwin Hart, and we will continue to talk to you during the break at WJBF.com.
And I've got to tell you a great story when we had our open house of a woman who had something to say about your tweet name, John Darwin Hart. Join us at WJBF.com. All right, in the meantime, he's teaching students about what it takes to be a law enforcement agent.
Coming up after Georgia's forecast, we'll head out to Aiken County to meet this week's Golden Apple winner.
Check out our numbers. A wild swing between our low temp and daytime high. Started the day at 33, finished at 75. Now the temps take another tumble tonight. We'll have your forecast coming up.
We're up live streaming at WJBF.com. Yesterday, I took the floor because I had a lot of stuff to get off my chest about this Braves situation, so be my guest.
Well, I don't have anything to squawk about, but I do have this story. I thought about it when you said your name. Your Twitter name is John Darwin Hart? Okay.
Right.
And so at the open house, we had our open house last weekend. Thank you for those of you who came out on Friday and Saturday. A lady came up and said, that John, and I said, John Hart. She said, yeah, what does he say about tweeting? John, she said, does he say John Darling Hart? I said, Darling? She said, he keeps saying John Darling Hart. He needs to change his name. I said, no, it's Darwin. I said, yeah, he's stuck on himself, but not that much. John Darling Hart.
I like that actually better. No, my middle name is Darwin, which is my dad's first name, so that's where it comes from.
I thought that was cute,
but both he and I are darling.
I'm sure your dad is darling, but the jury's still out.
What else do you want to talk about?
No, but I did want to make mention to the San Francisco Gotham
Isn't that a
City
neat story?
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
for the whole, well, it probably isn't the whole city, but for a lot of people, participants, to take part into making this kid's dream come true. I just think that is just so awesome.
Imagine that being a kid
Yeah.
and something like that. And I wasn't ever into comic. I did like dressing up as superheroes. I used to tie like a towel around my neck. You
I
know,
even
run
did
around
that.
run around the house. But I was never really into comic books per se. But I liken this to like if somehow they had, I had been able to like be an Atlanta Brave for a day, or a Georgia Bulldog, Atlanta Falcon, something like that, and I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
I can just visualize that little kid like, I get to go where and do what? Oh my goodness, that is just going to be the best ever.
Yeah, and the best news of that whole story is that he's in remission.
Yes.
So it's a happy story on so many levels, because if some of these stories have such, they tug at your heartstrings because you don't know what their prognosis is going to be, and with this kid apparently, sky's the limit. So great story. We'll show it on Friday. I think the whole world will be showing that on Friday.
That's a good one.
George's weather's next. Bundle up.